Okay, it's all clean. Let's put it back together. One of the things I did after cleaning it is I took some of this, which is Oxguard, a little paintbrush, and everywhere on this thing I've coated it, except for the bronze bushing. I've coated it with Oxguard. The bronze bushing gets some oil. Otherwise, I've coated the whole thing. Some of the powder coating comes off when you clean it, and then we want to protect it against future corrosion. Also, in the axle sockets on both the front and the back. All right, it's very clean now. So, first, let's take a little screwdriver, give it a drop of mystery oil, and touch this bronze bushing. There's actually it says oil with an arrow pointing to it. That means that much. It was only what I could put on the end of this screwdriver. That's how much I put on there. Alright, core, nice and cleaned up. You do not Oxguard the core. You clean it, and you don't put Oxguard on it, or you will have sparks and flames. Alright, core's in there. That little drop of oil is absolutely necessary. Alright, now look how clean the plastic cover is. It is amazingly clean. Now, how do we know which way to put this back on? Well, there's a letter B here. If we have the motor upright, we should be able to read the letter B just by reading it. Oh, and we're gonna put some mystery oil on this bushing. I'm gonna drop and tip my screwdriver. And there it is. Make sure we get a line. Okay. Let's put the cover back on. Oh, looking good now. Okay, we got the cover back on. Let's go ahead. Take a couple of these screws. Let's see. Oh, probably these. No, wrong project. Okay. We should have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 black ones, and we got 2 silver ones. And let's hit these silver ones. Just steel, a little bit of Oxguard on them. What I have seen lately in doing this is I've seen rust on some of these. And so I like to coat them. Let's find their Phillips and twitches. Okay. Let's take our tweezers here. Just like that. Remember, get a good set of tweezers and learn how to use it. Get a nice seat. Start alternating. There. I don't want to crank down on it. I want it on there snug. There it is. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? Let's get a close up of this. That looks real good. Alright. Now, here's the tricky part. I got some graphite. I'm going to make a little pile of graphite about right here. Okay. Motor brushes. What I want to do, take an X-Acto knife. I'm going to take a little tiny spot of the graphite. On the tip of my knife here, and I'm going to put it, if I can pick it up with this. This one might be too sharp to pick it up. I'm going to put it, I'm going to try it flat out here. Okay. Let's try that again. Get a little bit right there. Tweezers. That's one. Just put your brush in there. Oh. There we go. Alright. Okay, this one gets, which one did you get again? Oh, we forgot one thing. Our light bracket. Our light bracket. Let me think here. We can put him, we don't have to put him on quite yet. We're going to get our brushes seated. Alright. Take one of these springs. Just remember, you got one chance with these springs. If they fly away, they're gone forever. Okay, that's the lower one. Oh, and it goes under that screw too. That's not a problem. Now these here have been, they went through the ultrasonic, and then I put some ox guard on them. Press it down, slip this guy. Whoop. See if we can get him in there. Alright, now let's try this a different way. Instead of me using my finger, very careful and press down with the flat number 17 there. Here we go. In there. Now, let's remove this corner screw. We probably could have done this in the other order. Put this one on, put the lower one on first. Okay, it's also got ox guard on it. I'm going to take my little bit of graphite. Okay, a little bit of graphite. In with the brush. Alright, tweezers, let's get that spring. Carefully set them on there. Okay, this one's tricky. Here's the reason why I don't like to use this. Because it's metal, slippery. You know what? We forgot a step, didn't we? We sure did. I knew we forgot something. Let's undo everything we just did. Go back. You see what I forgot to put in? Totally forgot to put in these holders. Forgot about that. These little brass collars go in here first. There. Now we're ready. Okay. A little bit of graphite. And this time we'll do it in the opposite order. We'll do the lower first. Okay, motor brush. In. Spring. I'm going to hold it with my finger so that it doesn't slip off and fly into outer space. There we go. And I got it just like that. I'm not cranking on that. Holding it nice and loose. Okay. Got a little bit of graphite in there, I think so. Water brush. In. Spring. Spring is in place. Okay, here we go again. You put the cover on without losing that spring. Got him. Just like that. We are now in a position to test this and see if it works. So let's give it a test. Alright. Clip on right there. This top one, it's not screwed down, so clip it on it. I gotta be a little careful. Alright, here we go. And give it a power test. She's turning. Oh, barely any power. Listen to that. That's pretty smooth. We haven't even put the back gear on yet. Yeah. Got excellent slow speed on it right now. I'm not using pulse power. It's just regular. Let's try it the other way. That's about half power. There's a quarter. Made a very big difference cleaning this thing up. And that means we are ready to start reassembly in the next part.